we are recording. Let's do the recap from last session.
At the beginning of the session, the battle raged on. And then it was over.
Yeah, you guys kind of like shit stomped that Manticore.
It was so after many of damage hit points taken away, we were able to defeat the Manticore.
After the Manticore ate plant.
Mm-hmm.
Manticore
Yeah, we killed it until it died.
The Manticore had that big boof.
It ate the plant, and then we were still able to take it down, and then we went to talk to Alan, who was waiting by the gate. Eventually we presented our vials of smoke. Some of them. We gave Alan 3, and I think we have like 2 left over. If we ever want smoke.
You want that smoke?
That smoke.
I feel like there might have been something in between that, but then my notes say drinks and bath time.
That what would happen after our boat ride?
Pretty sure you guys immediately went to get drunk.
Yeah.
Yeah. We had a little bit of a split in the party. Half the party went to go get drunk at the bar, half immediately went to the bath. And then, yeah, right? Does that?
Yep.
Yep. Mm-hmm. Oh. Unless someone has something else, we ended on what I would call a cliffhanger of Erland speaking to Indra.
Yes.
And I believe mentioning Lyrium.
Yes. I did want to ask because at the end of last session, several people wanted to do stuff, and I'm like, we have like 2 minutes left, guys. Tony, did Shepard want to do anything as well, or am I misremembering?
During the night?
Yeah, or like before the night.
Truthfully, if I had something, I don't recall it.
Okay, cool. Well, if you remember it, let me know. But yeah, that was a fun thing to end on. We can pick up there unless anyone has anything to add.
Hassan started work on a very nice painting.
Yeah.
He did.
Sorry, there are a few things I just remembered too that
Okay.
I think are important. We had the entire Brandy storyline where Brandy was feelings for Saradwin, and spoke to Laria first, and then Shepard about it. But Shepard in more vague details.
And then Shepard had a fucking Nom episode.
What did I do? I don't remember.
You stared wistfully away at the mention of sheep.
I heard nom as in like, yep, nom nom nom, delicious food.
No, not that Nom. Nom with an A.
The other nom.
Yep. Sorry, it took me a minute.
Delectable nom.
Yeah, I was like,
napalm.
Nom
that was you with the grapes in the bath.
why does it taste so spicy? Anyways,
It's the cinnamon.
With the grapes.
The cinnamon.
It's the cinnamon.
Cinnamon.
That's what they put in the Ravane drinks, napalm.
That's how you get drunk so fast.
Alright. I believe Erland wanted to speak with Indra in the evening. Most people in the tavern that you're staying at have already gone to sleep, though the party has not, and you're aware of that. But everybody has their own room. And as you ask Indra that question, do you, if you want,
because the whole do you want me to recap that or just immediately like?
Well, I mean, I remember what you said. Very memorable.
I don't know. Yeah.
So
But like, yeah, just like talking, you know, they were drinking. Just like can't exactly say like old times because it was like 2-3 years ago. And yeah, not really the kind to pry
Mhm.
into others' business. Things how he doesn't like others prying into his, but at the same time, he's gonna ask, "Do you want to talk about delirium?"
you see his eyes kind of widen and, like, for a moment, just kind of like lose his composure. Then he kind of like steps back and lets you inside of his room if you want to.
Yeah, Erlen will step in.
He just
Stay
closes the
still-
door as
stay
quickly as
standing.
possible and locks it.
Still standing.
What do you... What's there to talk about, exactly?
Well, I was hoping you could help me understand that. Because I think you know that we dwarves, well, I mean, we can smell that shit like warm apple pie.
I think you
You had-
especially, Erland.
Yeah. You had something on you before the mission.
I mean... Lyrium is what gives Templars their abilities. And seeing as to how we were about to embark on, something that we were told was dangerous, I thought it was only the responsible thing to do.
Is that really how that works?
I think Sarah will vouch for the fact that me healing her several times kind of saved her life during that whole encounter. So if you're asking if I'm gonna keep taking it,
Taking it.
His eyes kind of narrow. You do realize it's not a one-time thing, right? For us Templars.
Just hoping you'll help me understand this exactly. What do you do with lyrium?
There's different ways of taking it. Some people crush up lyrium dust, put it in a drink. Quickest way is, and he kind of like removes a bandage on his wrist and just shows you like a little scar that's basically almost like healed and faded, as if it's been like several days. But there is just kind of like a blue vein. It comes in a liquid form, and the quickest way to inject it is through the blood stream. So
His eyes kind of widen upon looking at that blue vein.
it's not like it hurts anymore.
You put this in your body? This is how your abilities work. It's
The only way to counteract magic is, well, magic. And I don't need you judging me for this, alright?
It ain't even the magic that's the problem. It's lyrium. You know that shit's poison, right?
Yeah, to people who aren't used to it. Mages take it fine, because, well, mages. And Templars, when we take our oaths, we get a small dosage. And some people can't handle it, and others can. And that's really what separates us.
what separates it. So I was figured with your prayers and your mantras, you're more of a, well, I guess more like Sarah.
Some people.
Like you're tapping into the maker, shit like that.
Sorry, I shouldn't laugh at that. I'm sure Sarad's powers are something beyond what even we understand. Most people don't really have that, though.
Uh-huh.
No, my powers don't come from the Maker or some other magical thing in the sky. Whatever people believe in. Lyrium is raw magic. You dwarves mind that shit.
I know. That's especially why I know this ain't good for you, Indra. I mean, your eyes weren't always blue.
You know what's not fucking good for me? Every single time that this group wants to go off on their little adventure without knowing what the fuck they're getting themselves into, and I have to be the person that says, hey, I don't think we should do that. And then the entire group is like, no, but we can save one person, so shouldn't we try to kill ourselves? And then inevitably, I have to be the one running around healing people, or using my abilities to help the group out. So yeah, I think I know what I'm getting myself into, Erland. It's just I'm outweighing the cons of each situation. So maybe when you figure out a way for, I don't know, me to be there for people like you and Ilaria, then we can talk. But I really don't need you to tell me that this is poison, because I know. I very well know.
So it's us, huh? We're the reason why you gotta keep using this more and more.
Oh, don't.
Because you need that to help us. Keep us alive. Even if it kills you bit by bit.
Aren't we all just slowly dying? What's the difference between me croaking at 25 versus 27? With the way that we're carrying ourselves. With the way that we just jump into every single fight that we can possibly muster. I don't really see us making it past 30.
The way I see it, we're all chasing something, Indra. But to me, you getting pissed off at us knowing full well you can leave at any time. To me, it sounds more like you're running.
You don't know me, Erland.
I think I get that. Well, I know lyrium, and no, that entering your body, I don't see that as power. I've seen elf root junkies out on the streets, but this is something a little stronger.
Is that the reason that you wanted to talk? To lecture me?
No, because I'm trying to understand you here, Indra.
Are you? Or are you just trying to fix something that you couldn't in the past?
I don't know what you might mean by that. Andrew, why are you here? Why do you want to be here with us? Really?
I
If
don't.
we're
I really don't.
a bunch of
I don't.
suicidal maniacs, then what is it? Huh? This your way to more coin? Because I think you've got quite a bit on you already. You hunted down some monsters, you got yourself a good leg up. I mean, that'll help whoever you want to help, right? You want to be saving our lives every day? You want to even? You want to save your own?
For a moment, it just seemed like there could be a different path.
A different path.
A different...
Some of us... Go.
A different life. Maybe.
I want something more peaceful.
I'm not really sure, I just know I didn't want what...
Look, I thought I wanted that too. But Orzammar... Everywhere. Ever since the underground. It ain't enough for me. I don't know if it is for you. I don't know if you were happier before we left to Ravane, but it was your idea, wasn't it? You wanted to go out here, meet up with your family, and try to do what you could to help. And I mean, whether we all get killed or not, we're gonna get to the bottom of whatever the hell's happening here. The Teventer, the bandits. So if you don't want to be here, if you want to go back to that quiet, I ain't gonna stop you.
Do you really
I
think
just-
you could?
No. No, I don't. So you choose to put that in your body. Lyrium.
Yeah.
You
it
got
is.
abilities I can never.
It's always
I
a
could never
choice.
have.
It's always a choice. Yeah. Yeah, fuck the nuance and fuck whatever reason that I did this in the first place, right? It's my fault.
Not your fault.
I really don't want to hear this right now. Bottom line is, this shit keeps you guys alive. Whatever you mean to me, not really sure yet. But it keeps people alive, and that's enough for me. And if that's not enough for you, I'm not forcing it down your throat. So...
It's hurt a lot of people, Indra. It's hurt me, but...
So have
You don't
mages,
need me to
but, you know,
stop that.
putting them in a circle is apparently too far, so...
No, I get you. I get the Templars. And
Do
when
you?
they use lyrium, it's dangerous.
He
It's-
gets a little closer to you. You don't know the Templars. And I think you should stop talking like you know everything that goes on in Starkhaven.
I just always figured you were different.
I,
That when it came to you or with worshiping the Maker, whatever the hell is, you got your abilities. I always figured they weren't your powers to abuse. The other mages can't quite say the same. Give them lyrium, they could take down everything. But give it to you, you try to use it to save people, but I've seen it hurt too many people. It's hurt me. And I never thought you would, of all people, you go that same road. But, yeah, well.
No, you're right. I am different. The difference between me and you is that I can handle it.
You can handle it.
You should leave. We have a long day tomorrow.
I'm staring at him.
He just kind of opens the door and waits.
Erlen will step out.
Just slams it behind you. And, what's your passive perception?
But I want to say, okay, wait, let me try to see
I'll look
this.
it up, don't worry.
Oh wait, no, it's 13. I have it on the name. That's
You
why
just,
I have it.
you just hear something like either crash or like break behind the, like in the room.
Erlen will just go back to his room.
Okay. I think Brandy wanted to visit Sarid.
Yes.
Okay.
Sarah, you hear a knock at your door.
Hello.
Wow.
The most enthusiastic answer to a door I've ever heard in my entire life.
Come in.
So, all you are going to see is Brandy just holding up the bear pelt. Warrior bears?
Yes.
And I'm just gonna step in, and we're just going to. What's the word I want to use here? RP for like the rest of the night until we're too tired to
they're
continue.
role playing.
Hey yo.
Hey yo.
Hey yo.
Actually, we're writing out like a very like intense plot for the Warrior Bears continuation. While actively acting out characters, it is very intense and it's very.
Oh, so you're Alec and Annika?
Yeah.
Okay, all right. That did not need to be said.
That was personal. That was a personal jab. What the fuck?
And guess what? I made a movie about those characters, so suck it.
Proud of you.
Thanks, Dad.
Yeah, no problem.
That's all I wanted to do.
All right, both of you make performance checks.
Oh god.
Boy.
Let's see. My negative stat is my intelligence, so. Hold on, I gotta. Performance. 9.
Awesome.
I need to add step to it. Performance. Oh no! I have to subtract. 8.
The most.
Here,
Paywall chat room.
Saradwin, you're used to like forcing Asan to play Warrior Bears with you, and like while you know he isn't very like knowledgeable about Warrior Bears lore, he's a very good actor. So you're used to being able to play off of like a lot more than this. Brandy has never done this in her fucking life, and she's trying her best. But it ends up just being a really, really bad like improv comedy sketch. At one point, you're just like crawling on the floors, going "rawr," and you have to both stop and just evaluate the situation.
I can't believe we have to put.
Erlen in the fucking next room with Brittany and Sarah, like arguing parents.
That's so
Oh
good.
my God.
Jesus.
Wait, we have to go back on this plot point. We have to like, delete, erase this part of the story, and then have to go back and fix this plot hole. Because how the hell did Thunder Warp just explode? That's insane.
Oh my god!
It's a bear.
I thought you were about to be like, oh no, we actually have to invite Hassan. He carries
Hassan.
the acting.
Brandy's like, oh my god, I get to hang out with the girl I like. Sarah's like, this isn't working out, I gotta invite my bestie.
I want you to know, Brandy knows nothing and is only interested because Sarah's interested.
She's trying really hard.
She's trying really hard to get into this, and it's fucking not there.
Alright,
21st century love story.
just like we made like a pillow tent, not a pillow tent, but like a blanket for out of the bear pelt. And I'm like, hold on, I have to like tell you the lore first, like the deep lore.
The
So it all
deep lore.
started.
God, Brandy's getting the info dump. This is the
Sarah-
ultimate autistic love
Sarah,
language.
Sarah like goes on for 3 fucking hours with Brandy just staring at her with like card eyes.
And you won't believe when lightning strike just like completely obliterated
This is fucking crazy.
I'm coming up with names.
You gotta come up with warrior cat names for the
yeah.
warrior bears.
Sparkfur. Yeah, and then lightning strike like killed Sparkfur, which was crazy because that's like literally her baby. And then all of a sudden there was like some dragon characters.
Warrior dragons?
Yeah. It's a weird tie-in in my canon since I'm writing this. But honestly I had canon my own character to have like lightning abilities, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. So yeah, I have to make the whole magic system. It's a work in progress.
Have you tried something called spell slots?
Else?
Yeah,
No.
it's like, depending on how powerful you are as like a caster, you can just have this many spells per day of like this variation of power.
Huh.
It's from an old game my dad used to play with his friends.
That actually worked. Yeah. I'll add that magic system to this story. But I have to like make it sound like bear-like, so I'm cooked. I think the Manticore just sucked all the creativity out of my brain.
Did you get some of your its blood in your eye?
No.
No. Usually Manticore blood can really mess with your head if it like enters your body like a certain way.
I just think it's like getting knocked over and getting concussed multiple times, and like that's the whole reason why I'm awake, because I got multiple concussions.
Yeah, I got hit pretty hard too.
I would just get up and see God, and then just wake up, get punched in the face by a lobster, see God again, and then get knocked down, get brought back to life, and then immediately, like, see hell for a second, and then, like, be brought back to life. It was insane.
You feeling okay though?
She gives you a look like, I'm gonna say yes, but it's obviously no.
It's like, I think so, and you're very wrong.
Yeah, it's like, I think so. Sorry, this Warrior Bears session was cut short by my angst and my multiple concussions.
Okay. I'm sorry I asked. You looked like you were having a lot of fun.
So I was having fun with everything, but then I started thinking about the Manticore. Maybe I can transform into a Manticore one day.
Maybe. That'd be pretty cool.
Yeah. All I know how to do is do small animals and turn
Wait,
into birds.
wait. Picture this. You're a manticore, and I'm on your back shooting arrows.
Oh, that's cool.
And then you can be flinging Shepherd with like your tail or your claws or something.
That sounds fun.
We gotta get you better at the shape-shifting stuff so we can do that.
Dude, I just need to get stronger. Like, I just felt so weak during the battle. Up until I exploded him. But, like, you know.
That was awesome, by the way.
Yeah. I just need to work out these muscles. And be the warrior bear that Algernon wants me to be.
If you want to work your muscles, you can try butchering the next time I'm preparing food.
Oh, definitely. I was thinking about, like, actually taking some claws. Like, if we ever, like, come across this, like an animal with claws, like, just make their paws into gloves. And have those claws as well.
I could teach you cooking because cooking requires a lot of strength.
That is true. I do make a mean breakfast. And by breakfast, she means she knows how to make burnt toast taste good.
That's actually impressive.
It's a recipe.
It's just a lot of butter.
You literally just, instead of smearing butter on the toast, you smear toast on the butter.
Exactly. The burnt parts add flavor.
Alrighty. Does anybody else want to do anything before the night, or before bed, I should say?
Hassan is asleep.
Okay. Did he do his nightly like skincare routine?
Of course.
Okay, good.
27 steps.
Just checking.
27 steps.
You wouldn't get it. I bet Erland washes his face with like stones or something. I don't know.
You ever take a rock bath?
It's just
bath.
rocks.
Yeah.
Sarah's like,
He does
oh my god,
eventually
yes.
He does eventually go into the bath area, just in the dead of night like last time.
He's like
No
the
one
fucking
sees.
tavern cryptid. The poor like janitor sees like a shadowy short figure hobble into the bath.
Yeah. Just like same as last time. He just has like small towels covering his arms, and he goes into the bath, and you would almost think that the bath increased in temperature as soon as he stepped in.
Get it?
Oh.
Get it?
Angie.
Cause he's hot.
No, he pissed in the
Okay,
bath.
I guess that too. Sure.
I just saw the cat.
It's brilliant.
Okay.
Actually, if
Yes.
like a one thing, just it's a small moment.
Mhm.
Ilaria usually literally just goes to bed as soon as she can, but after Brandy's visit, she's gonna take a moment to shoot. I'm gonna go Catholic on this. I don't know how they actually do it.
Mhm.
Take a moment to pray at her bedside, for maybe an hour before tucking in for the night.
Okay. Make a religion check.
Yo, God, are you there?
God,
Maker,
it's
are you
me.
there?
You.
Margaret.
Hey, bestie, it's been a while.
Religion is okay. That's a 15.
15. You're a little out of practice, but as you kind of like get into the motions, it becomes like a lot easier for you, and it starts like a little awkward at first, and then you just kind of almost like lose yourself in it, and it becomes kind of like a meditation for you. One, after a stressful day, and two, looking forward to like a better tomorrow. Is there something like you specifically pray about?
There's a little candle by her bedside, and it's not really a devotional candle of any sorts, but it's what she uses it as for tonight, for one person back home. She's kind of trying not to think about it, but it can't be helped.
Okay. You do feel like a little calmer after like the praying session, but you can't kind of like get that thing out of your mind.
Dang it.
All right. Anybody else? Okay. Sarid.
That's me.
As you go to bed, you're exhausted from the day, and as soon as your head hits the pillow, you're out immediately. And usually you know when a night is going to be filled with dreams, but this time it's a bit of a surprise. When you're exhausted, it's a lot harder to dream. It feels like this time you're trying to power through the night, and there's this kind of like almost scratching at, you're not even sure, like your whole body is just being like this kind of like burning sensation almost spreads. And as you kind of like peek open your eyes, you're standing in a horrible forest fire. You remember these types of dreams.
Oh no.
The trees kind of like curve and shift, and these almost screaming faces as if warning for you to get out, and branches and bramble stand in your way. And yet there is some sort of pull from the center of the forest. Do you go in further?
Yes.
You traverse through the forest, and it's becoming more and more dense as the fire slowly kind of like races to catch up to you. The trees in your way, the fire at your back, you feel almost helpless. And then eventually, just make a general athletics check.
16.
16. With this kind of like almost guttural sound escaping from kind of like your belly up to your lungs and like through your windpipe, you roar as you grab onto the branches and just break them in half and then stumble into a clearing. And the fire kind of almost like splashes against some sort of barrier, and you're safe for now, as a familiar figure stands in the center. long, flowing robes of pure ash. And as they turn, eyes, this kind of like deep white, electric, as if they are the spirit of destruction himself. Elgar'nan stands before you. And this deep, powerful voice that ends in this kind of like almost whisper as rain begins to pitter, pitter, patter, and every single raindrop is a command. He does not.
What's the command?
He does not speak. But as you feel the rain on your arms and the fire dies out, it's this disappointment and rage. Perhaps he was wrong when he picked you. How do you know that you're worthy? And as you kind of float in and out of consciousness, one word rings out. Survive. And your eyes kind of like crack open. It's early morning, and you feel like you've just spent the last several hours like carrying a bunch of like really heavy like, things. Like you're exhausted from that sleep. You got a long rest, but you just feel so like unmotivated to do anything.
Oh God. Literally.
Oh God.
Not you.
Oh. Serdwin feels like she's going to puke. But no time for weakness. I need to get stronger.
I would like to do something. Just for comedic effect.
Hold on. Are you doing anything, Serdwin?
Do I still have my powers?
Check.
Alright, I'm gonna check if I, and I try to cast, like, a little, sacred flame.
There's about 5 seconds where nothing happens and your heart drops to your stomach, and then you feel this little sizzle of electricity, and then all of a sudden and this like very very forceful kind of like fiery like radiant explosion just it ignites part of your room and then dies down immediately.
I'm on probation.
Your powers still work, but you know he's not happy.
Oh God. What do I do? She's on the floor and like clutching her head like, what the hell do I do?
Ricky, did you want to do something?
For comedic effect, Brandy is now going to start pounding on the door.
What?
You okay?
No.
You want to talk about it?
We need to find, like, I don't know what to do. We need to find, like, a big monster and just kill it so I can prove myself worthy to the god that I admire the most in my life.
Through the door is just like abject silence for like a good 10 seconds, and just Okay.
I have to prove myself to my god right now. And she's like hurrying to get dressed, like immediately, just going to start training or something, because she's like in an all-around panic.
Okay. Shepard, you just hear, I gotta fucking go! I gotta go! God, no! As, like, you share a wall with what you presume is Serdwin, and, like, early in the morning, you're just kind of, like, woken up by just a bunch of, like, things around the room shuffling.
I definitely get up and, like, peek my head out the doorway to see if I can figure out what's going on.
I think Brandy might have, like, left to make breakfast or something at this point, so it's just, you hear, like, noises coming in through, the door of Serdwin.
Shepard looks back to bed, looks at, like, Ceridwen's door, looks at bed, looks at the door, takes a step towards bed, sighs, and then goes and knocks on the door.
God, I love
Like,
so much.
the door swings open. She's like, you could see it in her eyes. She's just like shocked. Yeah.
Are you all right?
How are you so strong? How can you just like go in there and like kill things?
I think of protecting things that are dear to me, and
All right.
and
I need you to train me to be stronger.
Okay. When do you want to start?
Shepard, make an insight check.
She's like, she has her hands on his arms, like, now.
It's the first time I'm rolling insight this campaign. That is an 18.
18. This is less of a, I want to become stronger to, like, feel better about myself, and I want it for, like, self-improvement. This is, like, a desperate, like, if I don't get stronger, I'm going to die, like, manic episode type, where, like, she's, like, gripping onto your hands, and you feel, like, a little, not in danger, but, like, this is a much more severe situation than you first realize, as, like, her hair is a mess, deep kind of, like, bags under her eyes, and she's just, like, talking in a very almost horrified tone, as if she'd seen something that she doesn't know how to respond to.
I'll do whatever I can to help you.
Okay. Cool.
If I could offer at least what goes through my head, which isn't always a lot, but for me, when I first started to learn how to fight, learn how to get stronger, I really only ever improved when I focused on one emotion that was strong enough to drive me to do what I do. What emotion that could be different for you, but mine was definitely anger.
I don't know what mine is.
Well, let's figure out how to get you stronger. And then through that, maybe you'll find it.
Thank you.
Do you like take her training, or
I just like, how close are we to like a wooded area?
fairly close. It's not like wooded area that like you're used to. It's a lot more like tropical, and the trees aren't as like thick and dense. But you know, like there's like a forest nearby you.
Okay.
Yeah, like Erwin like trains in the mornings. Like by that. He's just like shooting arrows into trees.
Okay.
Though today in particular he's shadowboxing.
So
He's shadowboxing something fierce.
I'd say like Shepard, as like you're leading a very like stressed Ceridwen out into the woods, you just see Erland like in the area that you're leading her towards.
I like lean over. Say, all right, this area is a little busy. Let's go a little bit more that way.
This is occupied. I'm sorry.
Sorry, this is tied to the door that says occupied.
We reserved this study room.
Clearly,
Yeah, someone invisible is absolutely getting their ass kicked right now.
Oh, that bush is occupied. Okay.
So eventually, yes, when we're in an area that we're not bugging. Sorry. Oh my god, this, in an area we're not bugging her, then I say, what's your weapon of choice?
Well, I use my warhammer.
Okay. So this is a DM question because I just certainly don't know. Warhammer versus like the axe that I use. What's heavier?
Definitely the axe. It's a great axe, and it does like D12 of damage. The warhammer that she uses would deal like a D10 at most if she uses like with two hands.
Hold
but
on,
like
there
it's
actually is weight classifications for the weapons.
It's definitely like sizable. It's a lot heavier than like someone that wields a one-handed weapon usually goes for.
I place my axe in front of Ceridwen and say, lift it.
We're gonna try to lift it.
Okay, what's your strength?
+2.
Easy, yeah. You're fine. You can lift it.
So, what I want you to do is this tree, swing as hard as you can.
Alright, I'm gonna swing.
Okay, make a weapon attack with a great axe.
So just like roll a d20?
D20 plus strength plus proficiency.
Since you are proficient with martial weapons.
War cleric, baby.
I love being a war cleric.
They're just good.
They're just good people. 17.
17. You cleave like right into the tree. Roll a d12 and add your strength for fun.
My dice. Oh, there it is. 6.
6. Nice. Cleave like partially through the tree. You're not like super used to a great axe. It's a lot heavier than you usually use. But it's like a sizable like swing. And you kind of like chop up a portion of the wood out and just kind of like stare at Shepard, awaiting further instruction.
Keep going to the tree stem.
Okay. Keep going.
Okay. Make a Constitution save.
12.
12. Is Shepard just gonna have her like chop trees until she can't anymore?
Sort of.
Okay, cool. I'd say with a 12, you last about like maybe like 20 minutes of just like straight like chopping wood with like this massive axe, and then like by the end of 20 minutes you're like breathing so heavily and you look like you're gonna throw up. Shepard's like, okay, well, let's slow down.
I could do more, I swear.
And listen, one step at a time. You overexert yourself if you do too much in one day.
Yeah.
Plus, we have a busy day ahead of us.
We do. Shepard, has anyone like point blank stared at you and said that they were disappointed in you?
Yes.
Yeah. My God's disappointed in me. And then she starts crying.
Oh my god.
I'm sorry that happened to you. And Shepard gives a, like... So what... Okay, so just for, like, my own brain, what's the size difference between us? Like, is it, like, crazy, like, big size difference?
How tall is Cyrodiil?
Like 5'4".
5.
Okay, so it is a crazy... Yeah, it is a very big... Okay. So, Shepard, like, does, like, wraps arms around for a hug, but, like, has to, like, lean down a lot for the hug, and is, like, on Cyrodiil's back going, there. I know that even if someone's disappointed in you, you'll be able to prove yourself. You are a very strong person, and whether my opinion counts for anything, I don't view you as a disappointment, and I know whatever this is, you'll overcome it.
Yeah. I'll get stronger.
You will. But you'll get stronger. Saying you'll get strong suggests that you're not already strong.
She just wipes her face like that didn't happen. Like she wasn't just crying.
I will not tell a soul.
Right. Let's get back with the others.
Okay.
Okay.
Sorry.
No.
That one snuck up on me. Fucking you.
Oh my god. Jesus.
I'm so sorry.
Do you guys want to take a break now, or we did start like a little later?
Either is fine with me.
I'm good right now.
Hmm?
I'm good.
Okay.
And if this is a good place, like, in your notes and stuff for us
I-
to stop.
I mean, does anybody else want to do anything before like stuff starts? Anybody else had anything they wanted to do in the morning?
No, Assange just does his morning skincare routine.
Oh god, what is that? 28 steps?
No. The morning routine's lighter. It's only 7 steps.
Oh.
Ilaria, as you wake up, you smell this like very, very delightful kind of like lavender scent coming in from like the communal bathroom. And as you kind of like peek in, you see Asan with his like assorted like elven kind of like balms and potions. And it smells like really, really good.
You know what? We really should improve human-Dalish trading relations. I feel like we could really benefit.
Alrighty. If nobody else wants to do anything, then yeah, let's take a break because we're gonna get into story stuff.
Okay, cool. I'm gonna go get some food.
Okay. Be back by 6:15.
Sure.
Okay. The recording is going. You all have your breakfast, do your morning routines, and then at some point, kind of like gather yourselves to go see Alan at the Monster Hunters Guild. Climbing those steps once more. You've gotten like a little bit used to it, but it's still really annoying, because why the fuck is it on that giant hill in the first place? And it is like a lot more humid today, so you're all just sweating by the time you get up there.
Oh no, my hair.
Come on, Hassan, keep up.
Leg day every day, bitch.
Brandy says as she pushes through. You all find yourselves back in the office with Alan and Rika standing kind of behind him, waving.
Hello.
Morning. Rough walk?
Why do you do this to people?
Alright, what are we killing today?
My legs?
It looks like somebody's dignity. Alright, well, we have your payment. Son cracks a cold one for the homies.
That was a chicken wing.
Son cracks a chicken wing.
Cracks a chicken wing with the boys.
As Alan kind of like protrudes a bag of gold for you all.
Is it already portioned out to all 7 of us, or?
That's for you guys to decide.
It's just 100 gold in a bag.
Ah.
And then
I'm not holding your hand with this monster hunting group business.
And then Rika.
You're all
kind of,
adults, right?
Comes like from behind the desk, and she's holding these like little kind of like bronze pins, of the kind of like crest of, or like the symbol of the Monster Hunters Guild. This kind of like crashing wave and a spear, and she's like, you know, normally we ask new members to put these on, but I have a feeling we're not gonna see you guys too often. So she just hands out the pin to everybody. Wear them if you want, but these are standard issue.
It's really clashing with my colors.
Then don't wear them, pretty boy, alright?
I just throw it in my bag.
Brandy stamps that shit onto her chest with pride.
A little bit of blood.
I put it on very proudly.
I'm gonna use it as a hair clip.
Also, congrats on not dying. That was sick. Alan told me that you guys were like bloody afterward.
Yeah, it was awesome. And we
it was
managed
a
to
bit
cut
of a
off the
scratch.
tail and everything.
Cool.
Mostly what's in my blood.
Nice. Well, here are the documents to the ship. Do you guys, have an idea of where you're going?
Yeah. Well, we have a general direction.
Where?
Fuck, I'm checking my notes. Oh. Probably Lomarin, whatever.
You see her like eyes kind of widen, and she like just her like face turns straight to Alan, and she's like, you know, I should probably go with them, just to make sure everything is like fine and cool, and you know they don't get killed and stuff.
You really care about these newbies that much?
We're going to Lomarin, dude.
And they're adults.
She kind of like turns back to you guys. So are you planning on, you know, hunting anything from the bounty board?
Probably a few mermaids.
Yeah, we'll see what's out on the seas while we're going.
Cool. Yeah, that's cool.
Why?
No reason.
Insight check.
Go ahead.
Nope. Ah,
You got your once per day rerolls.
If you want to.
on this, no, I'm good.
Alright, for insight. Hassan, Rika's in love with you.
Everyone
So
is.
is everyone. That's old news.
God damn it.
But yeah, you have the documents to seemingly a ship that has like exchanged hands a couple of times, and it's gone through like several names, but it is yours to name as it is kind of like being issued to you guys, plus a small crew that will be sailing with you.
Do we have new ideas?
You had a week, so
We'll walk and talk.
I think we just put Indra's name in big, bold letters on the ship.
alright, I don't think you know what it means to name a ship after someone, so we're just
So
gonna
you'd
go straight past that.
You'd be sailing on the Indra?
Ilari, I think
Actually, no, that feels wrong. You're right.
It's alright. You're off your game today.
What about the catcher?
So are you. I heard you fucking screaming last night.
Mm.
You know, we're like 2 doors down, right?
You see it.
How about we
just grows quiet.
workshop it as we're gonna have
Mermaider.
plenty of time.
Murder.
Murder.
Asan, make a perception check from last night.
Oh, okay. I wasn't gonna say I picked up on anything. I just heard, you know. But sure, I'll roll perception. Yeah, all I heard was, yeah.
Who's
I heard-
talking
It
that?
was loud.
I heard something upset, and that was it.
you heard "Brr, upset and then warrior bear.
Oh god damn it, the other room.
Yeah. You're in
Yup.
between. You're in between Indra and Cyril.
God damn. Shut the fuck up.
I love this running canon that Asan is just not allowed to sleep.
Yeah.
Hassan never gets one good night's sleep.
That's why he needs so much makeup.
Wow.
It's all
Rude.
natural.
All right, you
Mhm.
guys head down to the shore. So what? The name, the catcher? What are we catching?
Monsters.
No, we're killing monsters.
That's why I want to name it like Mermaider. Mermaid, murder. It's based on a
Hey,
ballad.
Well, I don't think if we were to converse with the mermaids, I don't think sailing upon a vessel called the Murder would be very welcoming.
No, they'll be like asking why we made mermaid a verb.
How about just the Swift? I don't know. I haven't named a
Swifties.
ship before.
Are we
Swift crest?
Are we really gonna have to name the thing before we leave?
are we particularly fast?
Well, some of us.
The slow and steady.
More like the slow in the head.
My uncle called me that one time. I don't know what it meant.
Oh. Oh. And that
Andrew
joke's
just starts
ruined.
laughing.
And that joke's ruined.
8 intelligence.
Oh, she's a bimbo.
Anyone remember those bitey little bastards in the cave?
The piranhas.
The Quippers?
That's what they're called?
Hmm?
That's what they're called.
We're not naming the ship the Quipper.
The piranha?
Honestly, I kind of like the Quipper.
How about Sharp Tooth?
No.
No.
I would say we could name it Indra's Self-Esteem, but that would sink.
Whoa.
You're really bad today, Asan. Did you not get a good night's sleep or something?
Yeah, I couldn't help but overhear your lover's quarrel.
Yeah,
Aw?
me and the Maker, we go way back. Yeah.
Yeah, you were making something, all right.
What are you making?
What was I making?
Mischief.
What was he cooking?
A migraine for me.
That's what it was. Yeah. Is that why you're so grumpy this morning? More so than usual?
I mean, you know, what can I say? You bring out the best in me.
Again, I don't know if that's how you meant to say that.
I said what I said.
How about we just name it the ship and move on?
I have a name.
What is it?
I would like to name the ship the Salit Aban.
Huh?
Ooh.
What does that mean?
It means respect the sea.
I like that.
Yes. That
Spell
sounds
it.
fancy.
Oh, wait,
Spell
you
that.
spell it out.
How do you spell that?
The dungeon masters are like, oh god, oh god, oh god.
That's awesome, but how the fuck do you spell that?
I'm typing it in.
Yeah.
It's better than the ball eater.
The what?
The ball eater.
The ball
What?
either.
I didn't hear that at any point in this conversation. When was that said?
It's
No,
a, it's
No,
a critical role
that's
joke.
Critical Role.
Oh.
Is that Ravani?
These are my people's names.
Oh. That's actually
They're
pretty good.
See, Asan, you heard this very odd sound from Erland. Like some might even confuse it for laughter, maybe, after you mentioned that whole Indra self-esteem bit, but then it immediately cut out as soon as you mentioned lover's quarrel.
You're like,
Hmm.
I'm alright with that. It sounds elegant.
I like the meaning. And as you all get close to the shore, you see a small, kind of like brigantine ship of sea-damaged oakwood and yellowed sails. It's not new to the waters of Rialto Bay, and despite its small size, it looks sturdy and with plenty of room for you all. A figurehead of it's almost like part woman, part dragon is carved in ironbark on the bow, though it's been damaged, wood splintered off after some sort of attack, leaving the figurehead missing its several like facial features like eyes, and like one of its arms has just been completely like decimated. And you see several people kind of standing next to it, loading onto supplies.
Oh, Indra, I didn't know you were a model. As I point to the figurehead.
Yeah, see something you like?
No, I see amateurs.
You're critiquing the artwork of the ship we just got for free?
No, I'm critiquing how much it looks like you.
He stares at like the woman with breasts, and then stares at himself, and then stares at like
Don't
the
worry.
draconic parts, and just stares at himself.
What can I say? You got a little extra weight in all the wrong areas.
Nice pets.
And how would you know that exactly?
We went. How much do you remember from last night?
What happened last night?
Son, were you staring?
No, I was just saying.
Make a deception check.
He was not.
You
At least not at his text.
literally commented.
I don't know how to tell you this, but from our perspective, this feels like a lie.
12. Ilaria,
Adding
make
plus
a-
5 to that.
Ilaria, make,
17.
Ilaria, make an insight check.
Alright, let's go.
17.
Insight. That's a +1 to a.
You get one reroll per session.
I'm gonna reroll. It's a
Oh
4.
my god.
Oh my god.
15.
Aw.
Nah, damn it.
Funnily enough,
Nope.
you actually believe him. Yeah.
Hmm.
You're like, oh,
You
I guess Intra's
stripped-
just not your type. It's fine.
You fully stripped down to nothing in the bath. I was surprised.
You see
In
his
front
face
of the
just
women
like
too.
grow incredibly red, and he just kind of like stares at the floor. Oh, Maker.
You also got piss drunk with the drinking contest with Erland and Shepard.
Okay, that sounds about right. Yeah. Though that makes sense why I don't remember anything. Did anything else happen?
No.
Okay, cool.
Oh, look, those are new crewmates. We should go meet them.
Nice save, Erland.
He walks away.
Waddle, waddle.
The very next day.
Dun, 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 dun.
The crew, I'll kind of like just describe them very generally. You see this kind of like surface dwarf with suntan skin, many scars, and a very impressive kind of beard, wearing your typical kind of like pirate captain's or like ship captain's hat, and seems to be kind of like giving out orders to the entire kind of like small assortment of people gathered. There are 2 elves, one with Dalish tattoos, white on kind of like dark skin, and a buzz cut with very like colorful eyes, and she seems to be the one kind of like doing a lot of heavy lifting. There's a very cheerful looking kind of tanned elf with a lute sitting on a crate that is currently being lifted, who is singing a song for the entire group and doing very little of the actual legwork. There is a human, you're not really sure about the gender, who kind of like right alongside the captain is kind of like barking out orders, and has a very like older kind of like look to them, graying hair, freckled skin, and seemingly has been around for a while. And then another person with a kind of like straw hat covering parts of their face. They always seem to be staring down and just kind of being rather quiet.
Hello, hello.
The dwarf is going to walk up to you. Hey, how you doing? And he just outstretches his hand up to you.
Doing well, Asan. It's a pleasure. And
Baskar.
Pleasure to meet you, Baskar.
I will put that in the chat, don't worry.
Thank God.
I was like, I'm not gonna spell it unless someone asks.
I was just quiet for a second, like, are we getting the name? Because
Of course you are.
it's like NASCAR.
Yeah. But B.
NASCAR.
Yeah.
It's like a fish car.
But more with like a bus car type of
Yeah, like,
accent.
like a fish in
Okay.
the car.
Does he have a castless tattoo?
He does not.
Huh.
He notices yours though.
Huh. Erlin suddenly becomes less eager to meet his compatriots.
You sure you didn't want me to roast Indra for another couple rounds?
Erland, immediate regret.
How
Baskar
long have you
does.
been- Oh,
Um, all right. The dwarf does approach everybody and shake their hand, and Erlen, when he comes up to you, is like, "It's good to see you, friend." It's hard finding dwarves on the surface.
Good to see you. Shakes hand slowly.
how long have you been sailing this fine vessel?
Not too long. It was kind of given to us.
Did it look like this, you know, when you got it?
Yeah.
Hand-me-downs. Fun.
Well, come on, come explore the ship. Come, see what you can do, what you can do for jobs around. And then, Alec, am I good to move them?
Oh yeah.
Oh boy.
Don't mind your tokens. They will update when you open your sheets. If they haven't already.
Oh, this seems fairly roomy.
So, the top of the deck, top deck seems pretty standard. There are stairs leading downward, and the stairs leading upward goes to where the anchor would drop, and obviously where the helm is. You can see a door just about over here. You're pretty sure that's where a room is?
That's the captain's quarters.
To the people who know boats that well,
Yeah.
you would probably guess that. To the people who have never been on a boat,
Ooh, fancy
What the
door.
yeah, fancy door.
Well, to a son who's never seen anything larger than a canoe, he's actually no snide comments anymore. It just, huh.
It's well constructed, though even for people who haven't been on a ship like this, it has seen quite a few fights. There's like splintered wood that's been repaired again and again. There's like stairs that have been repainted, and the kind of like guild insignia of the wave and the spear has faded over time and then kind of like been redrawn with like very fresh paint that you saw it like one of the crew members doing as you were approaching. This has been kind of like within the guild for quite some time.
It has charm. At least we know it survived all of its encounters.
So
it's either really lucky or really unlucky.
I think since it's still around, it's very lucky.
So, do you guys start going below deck to explore stuff?
Yeah, sure.
All right.
Okay. Underneath the quarter deck, did you move them?
I'm. Oh, are these walls? Is this not actually like Fog of War? Fog of War?
Yeah, there's walls.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, you actually put walls in there. Okay. Oh wait, no, this is actually Fog of War. Hang on. They won't be able to see that, I think.
No. Like parts of the.
Oh wait, hang on. No, I never gave Brandy vision because I can see things. There we go.
Yeah. Here. Move them into that side.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Underneath the quarter deck lies the cabins for the crew and passengers. The space is small but cozy, and you all have enough room for your belongings. In one of the corners, you see a small statue of a lady with a sword in her hands and a blazing sun above her. Several candles have been lit and later snuffed multiple times. In one of the cabins is a hand-carved statue of a woman with a bow crouched. A blanket of traditional Dalish patterns is laid atop the bed. Sarah and Asan, if you want to make a religion check to figure out what kind of statue that is.
Yeah, sure. Religion.
Religion.
Oh, I'm not trained in that, huh? Well, it doesn't matter.
Doesn't matter.
You're a nerd, so.
That'll be a 14.
14. This is Andruil, the Dalish goddess of the hunt, and it matches the kind of like Dalish tattoos that one of the crew members had. So it's safe to assume that like this is her bunk.
Oh, fitting. Very fitting.
And then there's space for you guys over here.
Alright.
And then more stairs lead further down into the very lower level of this ship. Several hammocks and barrels have been pushed back to make way for what they have been told was like two deer-like creatures that you will be bringing aboard. And there's a bunch of hay and cots for them to lay on. As well as like the bulk of the ship's supplies are down here. As well as the kitchen.
Well, it'll do.
Have Hollis ever been on a ship before?
No.
No.
Do they know how to swim?
Yes.
Indra looks over at Sarid.
I'm about to say something, then Asan was like, yes, and I'll side-eye him. Like,
in the ocean?
Well, that's what I was going to say until I was interrupted. I've seen them swim across lakes and rivers, but don't know how long they do when surrounded by infinite water.
And waves.
And waves.
I'm assuming that they will not.
They can, at least if they fall in, we will have some time to get them up. It won't be an immediate disappearance from the top.
All right.
Do you all know how to swim?
I do.
Yes.
Yeah, fair enough.
Just a slow, like, no head motion.
You should ask the Bhaskar.
We can get you a harness.
You know, it's hard enough for us dwarves to float.
A harness like for a
But
dog.
sure.
There's sailing harnesses. They're usually reserved for storms.
And children. Are we gonna be sailing through storms?
It could be a possibility at some point.
I'm sure the weather will decide that, Indra.
Whatever. Does anybody claim a cot? And he goes back upstairs into the rooms and just drops his stuff on the one nearest to the wall.
I'll go to the exact other side. Yeah, this'll do.
I'll go next to you.
Brandy has disappeared.
She went straight for the kitchen, didn't she?
Where women belong. Am I right, fellas?
God damn it.
Wow, nice medicine.
Best friend behavior.
I'll go here. Or actually, I fit the corner.
Erlen simply takes whatever's left, which, funnily enough, ends up being closer to Indra than he'd like.
Yep. I was just thinking that. I'm literally just staring wide-eyed like, oh no.
And I put my stuff down on what should be Brandy's bed, like right next to mine.
Claiming
man.
it.
Yeah.
Are
Claiming
you
it
two
for
gonna
me.
be all right over there?
What?
I saw the look that those two just gave each other, and the argument that they had last night.
Oh yeah, it was like.
Yeah, a little louder for the people in the back, maybe, huh?
I wasn't trying to hide it. That's why I asked, are you two going to be all right over
It's
there?
none of your fucking business, Hassan.
Well, if you talk so damn loud, it will be my business.
How about
We're
you
all
just
both mates now.
cover your ears, maybe? Go to bed?
How about you cover your mouth and go to bed?
Oh, you'd like that, wouldn't you?
For you to
It's
shut up,
literally
God,
morning.
yes.
Why are we going to bed?
You just see Bhaskar open the door. The fuck? You guys just got here.
What?
Shut up.
And you just hear one of the crew members yell, Captain, we got a little
What?
problem over here.
What problem?
The thing, it won't go on the ship.
Can you describe this
fuck!
thing?
And you just hear a loud neigh and someone getting punched in the face.
Okay, I'll go up there.
I think those are our things.
Don't, beloved.
And as you head back up to like the main deck, you see the kind
Olive?
of
I thought you were trying to find the name for Hala for a second.
no, I remember what Hala are named. Like one of the crew members who was like kind of like the on the older side, just kind of like laying face down on the ground, and Holodwin standing over it, looking rather smug.
Holodwin! Where is she?
Well, I'm just gonna walk over to I guess the gangplank.
Son, no, you don't know how to swim.
That's not what. Okay.
That sounds like time to
Come on,
kill
follow me.
myself.
No, I'm just gonna go get Fenris and just be like, "All right, come on, boy."
Okay, make an animal handling check.
You said I have advantage because
It's yours, yeah.
it's mine. Yes.
Mhm.
Oh, I have to make an animal handling check.
Yes, you do. Okay, 13.
13.
You kind of like grab a little bit of the hay that you keep, or like the some snacks that you keep for your hala, and just kind of like very gently coax it onto the ship. He looks terrified, but he trusts you well enough, and kind of like follows you on board. And as you lead him like down the stairs and into the kind of like lower level of the ship, he finds like a cot and some hay, and it feel like this looks like it was arranged by someone who knows how to deal with hala, and he seems to calm down a little bit. Saradwin, would you roll for animal handling?
14.
14.
Oh.
Okay,
Oh.
not bad. With the help of the other Dalish crewmate, you're both just kind of like pushing the hala up into the ship as like you're begging for him or her to follow you, and it feels like she's being difficult on purpose.
Wow. I'm like doing the come here. Come over here.
It just turns around from you.
Don't give me that look. Don't side-eye me.
Beskar just walks up to the fucking crewmate that just got punted. Just, you okay? You good? You
No
alive?
response.
Yeah, just get up slowly. Face.
He just
like,
helps-
sand all over their
helps.
face.
Helps them up and like brushes them off.
You know, when
All right.
when I signed up for this, I didn't really expect horses. What the fuck are these things called?
Holla.
I don't. That.
Hello
They're
to
called
you
that.
too, but what is that?
Holla.
Okay, I don't know.
Aggressively pointing at the deer.
Sure, just go along with them. It's. I didn't sign up for this either. Trust me.
Join the Monster Hunters Guild. It'll be fun, they said. You're not gonna die, they said.
We'll give you a nice ship, they said.
Mm-hmm. As they both climb
Yeah.
aboard.
They're both grumbling.
The Dalish helping you with your hala, Sarid, she kind of goes, so, are you guys like friends, or?
Are you talking about Asan?
No, your hala.
Oh, yeah. Me and Hollowin go way back.
Your
Really?
holla gives you the meanest fucking side eye in the world.
Make a deception
Bombastic
check.
side eye.
Deception.
Mhm.
12.
12, okay. She kind of looks at you, goes, okay, none of my business. But I did gather some of the berries that I thought they might like, and she pulls out, like, just like a little vine of, like white, kind of like berries and flowers, and gives it to you to bribe your hala with.
Come on, Hollowin. We're going on a big adventure, and I'm like waving it while slowly
Look
walking
at the shiny
towards.
thing!
Like,
and it follows you eventually.
You're trying to.
yeah.
They're giant cats now.
I'm Layla, by the way, and you are?
I'm Serdwin.
Nice to meet you. It's thank Andrew that there's other Dalish on this ship, because these people have no idea how to even like do anything.
Yeah. Like when me and Asan we just boarded the ship, we just like eyes on you. We're like, oh, Dalish.
Oh my, thank you. That's so sweet. Oh, I'm Layla, by the way.
Huh?
I'm Layla.
Hi.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too. Thanks for the holla.
Yeah, of course. So, what's the deal with you guys?
Don't mind. I don't know why they keep fighting. That's not my business.
Oh, that's fine. Like, friends fight all the time.
Yeah. We just met a few weeks ago. I think it was a few weeks ago.
Oh.
And then we went on some adventures. We killed some monsters.
That's normal.
And
yeah, that's...
Yeah.
Saren, what's your passive perception?
16.
You just see kind of like Brandy out of the corner of your eye staring at you guys.
Oh no, the jealousy.
Just like I'm pretending to move stuff along. It's not good. It's not good pretending.
Like every mother, you are cleaning dishes very loudly. Oh, is that your friend? Hi.
Oh yeah, this is Brandy.
Hi. How are you?
I'm, you know, a little confused with what's going on, but overall it's a pretty good day. I'm Layla.
I'm Brandy.
She's gonna go kill dragons in the future.
Hi, I'm Asan, as he comes back up.
Oh, hello.
Nice to meet you. Good to see another Dalish here.
Right. And I was like, when they told us that we would be getting like more crew members, I was thinking, oh man, not more humans. Like, no offense to, you know, your friends.
As Brandy's right there.
Hey, Brandy's a cool human.
Oh, okay. You don't really see a lot of those.
Oh, yeah.
So this Shepard just wandering the ship. Can Shepard just walk up as they mentioned all humans?
Yeah.
Shepard just walks up and looks over at like the group talking.
Hi.
Hi.
I'm Layla, and she outstretches her hand.
Shepard grabs the hand and shakes it.
Oh wow, you're very strong.
I'm Shepard.
That's cool.
Commander.
Where's your sheep? We didn't really get any note about
God.
a flock. Or...
Oh no.
Full tears.
Shepard is just staring.
What's up?
Moving on. How long have you been a part of the crew?
Honestly, not really long. Well, me and Nadim, the other elf, he's not Dalish like me, so, you know. We've been friends, and we worked with Baskar for a good amount, so, you know, we know him. But this was kind of hobbled together, I'll be honest, like, pretty recently. We've only been a crew, I guess, for maybe a month. I don't know what Alan is thinking or why he gave us this boat, but
I never know what Alan's thinking.
He's a weird one, yeah.
Yeah, he is.
Do you guys know if Rika is coming?
I think she mentioned she was coming.
Cool, that's cool.
How long have you been away from your clan?
not too long. They're actually, they travel around this area, I guess. But okay, like when I was 17, right? I got this vision from Andruil of me slaying a great sea serpent. And she told me that, hunting for the clan is noble, but hunting monsters in an area where they're hurting people is my true purpose. And I just had to follow it,
Wow. That's amazing.
Thank you. It may be a little bit impulsive, but,
Oh, no.
What about...
So what have you killed so far?
Some fish. We saw an octopus once, but I felt kind of bad killing it, so I let it go.
Well, hopefully we see something more exciting.
Yeah.
On this journey.
Yeah, I heard your friend wants to kill dragons, so maybe we'll see like a, I don't know, dragon turtle or something.
Brittany's like holding her stomach. I won't calamari now.
Calamari does sound really good right now. So, what about you guys? How long have you been away from your clan?
Oh, only a few weeks.
Yep.
We met up with this group pretty much right after we left.
And you guys have been together for like a week or
like 2 weeks maybe? Something around there.
Huh. And you're seafaring now?
Well, that's where the goal is headed. So now we are.
She like scratches the back of her head, like, yeah, I get that, yeah. Like, did your, she points to the tattoos. Did your god tell you to do that?
Oh. No. Not specifically.
Okay.
I just felt there was more out there than what was in the clan.
Yeah, I totally get that. Yeah. Yeah. So you just, left your family to go travel?
There was some difficulties in the clan, so I didn't feel like there was much of a place for me at the time.
Okay, I get that, yeah. It's just... Sorry for saying this, but, like, some of you guys don't seem to like each other very much.
Yeah. We all have the same goals, though, so you put up with it and work towards a better future, right?
I guess, yeah.
Do you like all of your crewmates, or do you just have all the same goals?
I like them, yeah. I mean, it's kind of hard to be on a ship for a while with each other, and, like, you either become really good friends or someone dies. She kind of, like, looks off into the distance.
Did
I'm
someone
fucking
die?
with you.
Okay.
No. But people have left. Just, I mean, you'll see. In these, small quarters, you either deal with your shit or you're gonna have a fist fight. Which, honestly, they're pretty entertaining. The captain
That's how we all met.
Really?
Yeah.
Huh.
Bar
yeah.
fight.
You saw the big guy, right? Or I forgot Shepard's here.
Shepard's right next to you.
Right,
Yeah.
Shepard's right next to me. He
Big
is
guy.
stealthy because he is very quiet.
His name is Shepard.
He's just mumbling sheep under his breath.
Yeah. Yeah, Shepard headbutted Indra.
Who?
The
Walking tin can.
I headbutted the drunken asshole.
the guy that has been arguing with Indra since we got here.
No, I'm the one who's been arguing with Indra since we
Sorry,
got
the
here.
one that's been arguing with Hassan the entire time.
This is like a lot of names.
The walking tin can.
So if I can explain better,
Right.
the drunken asshole and the annoying person have been arguing.
Sorry,
But
who's
also
the
the
annoying
drunken
person?
asshole and the coin counter have been arguing as well.
How many? Okay.
He gives people titles, and that's who they are to him now.
Ooh, what's my title?
Shepard just the shepherd is just like whistling.
What, like cargo lifter or something?
Aw, I do a lot more than that.
I didn't say that.
Oh.
Yeah, Erland isn't there.
Okay. I thought like he just
He's
showed
like-
up to insult her.
No, he's like staring wistfully into the sea from like the back.
Your name
Do I
is,
throw myself in?
Your name is Reminder.
If it helps, I'm the navigator on the ship, so.
Reminder.
You asked him about the sheep. It's a very sore
Reminder.
subject.
Oh no. Did he? And she like lowers her voice. Did he eat them?
No.
Can I hear this still? Because like I'm right there, right?
Oh man, speaking
And
of
you
fist
also do
fights,
have a 19. You do have a 19 passive perception, don't you?
Yes.
She was like trying to lean down and like whisper to Asan.
how tall is she?
I mean elves aren't like particularly tall, so like.
I know, but you said
Oh
lean
no, but like
down.
lean over like to him.
Okay.
And just kind of like hush her voice.
I was like, how
No.
tall is she?
She's like a little shorter than you, I'd say. She was trying to be stealthy, but like, if you're like, I'd say like you're craning your ears to like overhear it. I'd say you hear it if you want to.
Yeah.
Okay.
Did you just ask if I eat my sheep?
What?
I heard you.
What, Beskar? What did you need? Yeah. Navigator duties.
I
I'm
take a
coming!
step closer to
Fuck you
Layla.
want?
Leaves.
Well, before Layla leaves, Shepard takes a step closer to Layla.
It's like moving away as soon as she sees like the fire in your eyes.
Brandy is like, I don't like this bitch, but Shepard's actually gonna kill her. just like Shepard.
Shepard looks Layla dead in the eyes and just says, so you take one look at me and you assume that I did something horrible to these sheep.
To be fair, I don't really know what you are. Never met someone who's like over 6 feet with horns, so.
Just as bad as a drunken asshole. And Shepard walks off.
Wow. Whew. That was.
That.
Don't bring up the sheep around him. Just.
I'm so sorry. I didn't think.
He was very attached to his sheep, and someone stole them.
That's awful.
And he's out here looking for people who
Okay.
might have stolen his sheep.
Do you guys know what he is exactly?
He called himself a Kunari?
Yeah,
I don't know. I've never met one of those either.
Huh.
He's nice enough, blunt, straight to the point,
Yeah, I noticed. Yeah.
and very sensitive about his sheep.
Yeah, I picked that one up.
Yeah.
I should. I feel
I'd say
bad.
warn the other crew members not to ask about it.
Okay, yeah, I'm
too.
gonna go do that. And she
Yeah.
like, heads off.
Whew. I thought I was about to witness a murder.
She did say you either get along or someone dies.
Yeah, I was ready for her to put that to the test. Are all, like, seafaring journeys this tense, Brandy? Brandy?
Brandy Commander.
Brandy Commander. Ricky!
Ricky said BRB again in the Roll20 chat.
Oh, okay.
God damn it.
Well, get fucked.
Yep. Alright, I'll introduce myself to the rest of the crew.
Okay, well, some of them you can't introduce yourself to because Ricky's playing them.
Okay, well, no, we don't need to roleplay it. I'm just saying, Asan makes it a point to, like, introduce himself and, like, at least learn their names.
Okay. You kind of like come upon a pair of men, seemingly just like on the deck. One of them is talking a lot and very fast, and the other simply just kind of nods his head. The elf kind of tan skin, short black hair, has like a little slit in his eyebrow, and is wearing like one of those loose kind of like flowy pirate shirts. And just kind of like is tuning his lute as he's talking. Elven ears, but no kind of like Dalish markings. And then the man next to him is the one with kind of like the straw hat covering his face, wearing very kind of like loose robes, sandals, and kind of like fair skin, who has a flute kind of like on his belt, who just is nodding along, and you learn that their names are Nadim, the elven man, and like you ask the guy with the straw hat his name, and Nadim just answers for him. His name is Flute. He doesn't talk much.
His name is what?
Flute.
Flute?
Could you put the names in to chat? And I
Flute
don't
is
know
a
exactly
human?
how.
Yes, Flute is human.
Okay. Oh, that's funny.
See, this would be a
And
great
I
moment.
pull out my flute.
Yeah.
I have a flute.
He seems to just kind of stare at you a little bit, and then just kind of like lift his flute to his lips.
I lift mine to my lips.
And he begins to just kind of like play a very simple melody, that while you have not heard before, you can pick up on if you want to play with him.
Instead of playing a dual melody, I'll just try to play some basic accompaniment.
Okay, make a performance check.
Okay. I hope this goes well. No.
Do you want to use your reroll?
Yeah, this I'll use my reroll for.
I need to impress the silent
There we
gentleman.
go. Also, the elf in the flowy shirt.
As you begin to play, oh, welcome back, Ricky. Asan has met Nadim and Flute, and he is playing accompaniment with them. And Nadim just kind of like stares at you guys, his eyes light up, and after tuning his lute, begins to kind of like play along, and this very like nice kind of like joyful melody rings out across the ship, and you notice that like while it was tense before, you can probably get along with everybody.
Okay.
Wiki? Are you there?
Wiki.
Wiki? He said he's back, but... Cool. Alrighty. Does anybody, like, decorate their little...
I didn't realize I was not unmuted.
Okay, cool. Well, welcome back. Asan has met Nadim and Flute.
Yeah, I heard that.
Okay, cool. Do you want to talk for them?
Yes. Just give me 1 second, because I also zoned out while you were talking, because I responded and then nothing happened, and then you washed over and I'm like, what the fuck? And then I realized, oh, I didn't unmute. The air is very much less tense. Flute doesn't really speak. And Nadim speaks for two people. Enough for two people at least. So, what's with you and Tin Can?
Oh, he hates elves. I don't like that.
Ah, I see. Why are you working with him?
Because he's effective and we have the same goals.
Right.
To be fair, compared to how most people hate elves, he's on the lower end of the spectrum.
Oh, the passive racism.
He called you a
With
slur.
a sprinkling of action.
Saradwin comes behind you.
Oh god.
Saradwin, make a stealth check.
I think with disadvantage.
Yeah. Armor.
Clank, clank, clank.
Clank,
He
clank,
called
clank.
you a slur. Let me add that real quick. 14.
Oh,
Not bad.
actually not bad.
It is better than Hassan's passive perception. So you essentially sneak up, and Hassan, as you're like chatting with Nadim, he kind of like grows silent, looks behind you, and as you're like, what's up? You just hear he called you a slur from Sarid.
Oh god, hey Sarid.
Hi.
Sarid, meet Nadim and Flute. Nadim, Flute, this is my childhood best friend, Saradwin.
Flute just
Yes,
raises.
he did call me a slur and punch me in the face.
Yeah.
Actually, he called us a slur.
Oh, yeah.
Flute just like raises his hand and just waves. Very
I
gently.
wave to them.
Huh, you're and this is Nadim talking. You're already an interesting group. You tried killing each other?
Not killing, just a bar fight.
Ah,
No
I
weapons
then-
were drawn, just beating the shit out of each other.
And then we were united by a common goal to beat up a single person.
It sounds wrong when you say it that way.
Oh, yeah. He was evil.
We united with the common goal to track down a criminal who was kidnapping people.
Huh.
Good times. It was 2 weeks ago. Good times.
Nadim just looks at Flute. Flute shrugs, and Nadim looks back.
Yeah, I understand that. By the way, Flute, your playing is lovely.
Even though you can't really see his face that well, he is trying to obscure it as much as he can. You can tell that there is like an air of satisfaction around him.
He should feel pride.
And he kind of like points to your flute and nods.
Oh, thank you. And Nadim, where did you get this shirt? It's very befitting.
Ah, this shirt. I bought it.
Any particular place, shop, or just some random?
I bought it from some Orlesian who thought it didn't look good and sold it for me for basically copper pieces.
Oh, man. Orlesians. They do so many things wrong, but they do fashion pretty well.
Say that one more time.
They do so. Orlesians do so many things wrong, but they do fashion so well.
Achoo. From across the...
From across the ship.
As you say that as Alaria kind of like walks up helping carry a crate.
Yeah, but I bought it from him for, I would like to say, 5 copper pieces.
Wow. I'm surprised he knew what that was.
I know.
I thought they only operated in silver and gold.
You would think so, but I think he was one of those the rare Orlesians, the poor ones.
Oh. Anyway, quite the steal.
Oh, trust me. This isn't a steal. You should see everything else. Those I actually stole.
The 5-finger discount.
Anyway, where did you get your stuff?
Oh, oh god, what was... Trying to remember which outfit I wanted the San to be in.
Mark is like D&D is a dress-up game.
It absolutely is.
I'm playing The Sims right now, excuse you. Oh, this was something I got in the last city. And it's just like a nice like button-up shirt, except like the top 3 buttons are undone, and it's like half off his shoulder. And then he's just wearing some slacks.
Whore recognizes whore.
Whore recognizes whore.
Make a charisma check.
Really?
Yeah,
are you flirting with him or not?
I feel like Asan is passively flirting with everyone at all times.
And make a charisma.
It's like an AoE effect.
It's an AoE effect. No, okay.
He's straight. No, I'm kidding.
How dare you?
How dare!
I'd say you're not like flirting, it's just like an actual conversation that
Well, that's what I was going for. It's just Asan comes off flirty to everyone.
He actually
Right,
like
elf
understands the
conversations
conversation
aren't
for
just
what it
flirting.
is.
Yeah, but like you can feel like Nadim isn't like enchanted by you. He's just like genuinely curious, and you kind of like get the sense that he's just a very like personable and kind of like happy individual.
Oh yeah, I'm completely fine with that. This wasn't a game of who could flirt more.
No, I know.
But no, Asan just talks fashion for a bit.
Oh.
So, besides fashion, what are you guys doing on the ship?
Chasing down the lead that one kidnapper brought us to.
Oh, is that why we're going that way?
Yep. We got hints that... I mean, if you're gonna do anything illegal, you're probably operating out of there.
Fair enough.
But we did get specific hints that they have a base out there. So, that's where we're going.
Well, other than what you're doing on the ship, what are you going to do on the ship? Because...
I have not been on anything larger than a canoe, so...
Oh, so this really is your first time on a ship.
I can do some heavy lifting.
We need a porter or two.
As you say that, the kind of like androgynous person kind of like just drops one final crate onto the boat, goes, "Thanks for the help, everyone. Yeah, that was great.
Doing great.
Nadim, would you mind gathering everyone so we can have a full group introduction and maybe establish some roles and jobs for these people?"
Right, I am first mate. As he just gets up. And he gets up with this like mocking grunting sound like he's working hard. And you hear him whistle very, very loudly for everyone on the ship to hear.
I doubt that they're gonna come running like dogs.
Just get everybody's attention.
I mean, I'm already here, so...
Where's the rest of your...
Probably having another lover's quarrel, and I'll just walk off.
Oh, we don't do that. Okay.
Wait, where's the door in this?
We're gonna say it's like up here and up here.
How do I
Okay,
get out?
I was just looking. I'm like, wait, how do I get in?
We're gonna say that these are like stairs.
I
Downward.
just kick open the door right into Intra's bed. Hey,
Ah,
meeting.
what do you want?
Listen, meeting. Do I need to spell it?
Do you know how?
Yes. In both languages that I know.
Do you want a cookie for that?
Do you want to get off your ass already?
He gets up and just shoulder checks you on his way out.
I'm gonna flat tire him.
Oh, you're a dick.
He shoulder checks me, it's fair. And I just poke my head in. Oh, hey, everyone else, they're having a meeting upstairs if you want to come. And I walk back.
Not even there.
So, just for the record, Shepard wasn't in the room with everyone else and
Did
is
I
sort of
see
off
you?
on his own.
Oh.
Where is Shepard?
And Shepard is like below deck.
Okay.
And since the interaction with Layla, Shepard has had his hands in a fist so hard that if someone were to come in, you would see trickles of blood falling down Shepard's hand from how hard he is clenching his fists.
Alright, who wants to
Where's
go check
Shepard?
on Shepard?
I'm gonna go check on Shepard.
Shepard is muttering to himself, the boss to Sala.
What was that big guy?
Shepard does not, recognize that anyone else is in a room or near him. And Shepard sort of just puts his hands on his temples and... Shepard is fighting every bit of his body to not rage right now.
Can I just play a bit of my flute, see if that gets his attention? Because I don't want to walk over and put a hand on his shoulder, because I'm pretty sure I'll die. Yeah, so I'm going to be out of arm's reach, and I'm just going to play a little tune on my flute. Can I use the performance from earlier?
No.
Oh, dang it. Okay, performance. I'm scared. He might kill me.
You hit like a couple of wrong notes, and that's enough for you, Shepard, to just be like, what, huh?
Shepard glances over, but doesn't say a word.
I'm just gonna, now that he's out of his own head, I'm just gonna walk over, I'm gonna pull out a handkerchief. Gonna just slowly reach out and take Shepard's arm. I'm gonna wipe the blood off his hands. Hey, big guy, do you wanna spend some time with the Hala? They're very calming.
Shepard nods.
And I will lead him down to Fenris. I don't trust Haladwin, so I lead Shepard down to Fenris, and I just whisper in Elvish to Fenris. He really needs a friend right now.
Okay. I'd say Shepard make an animal handling check with advantage.
That is a 22.
Nice. You know how to handle animals, and with this kind of like gentleness that Asan is very surprising to you, you just kind of stay with Fenris and kind of like, brush his mane, feed him like
Fenris gives one big lick on Shepard's face.
yeah, feed him like a few berries that Asan gives you, and it brings back very wonderful memories. And you sort of like lose yourself a little bit in this very practiced manner of taking care of animals that you miss very dearly. But he just kind of like nuzzles at you at the end.
Shepard kind of gives like a little hug too, and
Starts chewing on your hair a little bit.
Shepard smiles and says, "Sorry, I lost myself a bit there. What was it that you needed, Asan? Sorry."
Oh, the crew is holding a meeting so that we can determine
Oh.
roles on the ship or something.
Okay. Lead the way.
All right.
Thank you. Thank
Of
you,
course.
Asan. I appreciate it.
We all have our moments. And I will lead the way.
All right. So eventually everybody gathers on the top deck. When all of you gather, the captain's just going to look at all of you. All right. Who was on a ship and who wasn't on a ship?
I've been on a ship before.
I've been on a ship.
I've been on a few.
I haven't.
Nope.
Well, I've been a passenger, but
Yes, but part of a crew.
no.
Oh no.
No.
So that's 2 of us.
All right. You 5 then. What are
Yes.
you good at?
I know a lot.
Okay.
I can lift things. I can.
Good. You're something called a porter.
Awesome.
You're going to be carrying stuff back and forth.
Cool.
You're also going to be manning the mast when I need you to.
Aye, Caps.
I'm fairly acrobatic.
Uh,
We do
We'll
need
fig-
someone for the crow's nest.
yeah, but that's not acrobatic. That is eyes.
Well, getting up there, I'm assuming, is.
How good are
'Cause
your
I-
eyes?
Do you have a spyglass?
Yeah.
They're all right. They're not bad. I don't need, bifocals.
All right.
The the person that introduces themselves as Paramjeet.
You're gonna need to type
Yep,
that
yeah,
one out,
I
Chief.
know.
I'm like, oh man, the Paramjit. And what are they / what do they do?
They are the boatswain.
Ooh.
I know what the no.
And what
It
race
is-
are they for my notes?
Oh, human.
Okay.
For the people who don't know what a boatswain is, they're the officer responsible for. They're a quartermaster essentially. They're responsible for all of the equipment and the maintenance of the ship. Yeah.
They also handle punishment for the crew if that ever comes to it.
Oh yeah, that's true. I did forget about that one too.
But yeah. Though there can be like a boatswain and a quartermaster on the crew. I believe the boatswain outranks the quartermaster though.
Well,
Well, it handles the same responsibilities that a quartermaster does.
Yeah. What's up, Berlin?
I can't, but I can patch
Oh, medic.
people up.
Yeah, great. We need that one.
Yep, you're going to be working with Nadim then.
The very talkative, very cheerful elven bard looks at you and waves excitedly.
Oh, I can also heal if anything. So.
Yeah, I mean, there's overlap between your roles. Help out whoever you need, but for the most part.
You're not going to be
I don't
doing
think that'll help me much here.
You're not going to be doing you're not going to be doing everything 24/7. There's going to be a lot of downtime.
We do need some people to main the artillery, as in take care of it, and then if we ever come to a battle, we might need someone to use it, actually.
Is that particularly heavy work?
I'd say like with these at least, it's not cannons, it's like actual like yeah, these are ballistas.
It's not exactly heavy, but like loading it and cranking it is the only really heavy part to it. The rest is actually like aiming aiming a crossbow that's slightly bigger.
A lot more dexterity based, yeah.
Okay, because I was like,
now I'm back. They picked the worst time. Peruvian Wi-Fi picked the worst time. Literally as I was talking. What did I miss?
Oh no. What'd you hear?
You're going to be working with the very talkative elf.
Cool.
Yeah, that's gonna go well.
Erlen makes literally no expression upon that information.
So he wants to kill himself.
You're also learning that you guys are going to need people to man the crossbows. Or not the crossbows, the ballistae.
Ballistuses.
Wow, ballistas. Alaria kind of like raises her hand, like, I could volunteer for the ballistae. Question for the DMs: is it like a crew? Like, it's not just one person.
It's not one person, but like there is like an artillerist on the ship whose like main job is to like be in charge of kind of like the whole situation. You're not gonna be the only one running around for like the 6 ballistas on the ship.
Okay, back to Alaria. I
actually
know how to...
8. There's actually 8.
Oh, there's more down there. I forgot.
No,
no. Those lower ones, don't worry about those. But
swag.
yeah, 8 on the top deck of the ship.
Hold on, just so you guys get a better view of that. This is what the top deck like fully looks like.
Right. Go ahead, Ilaria.
Oh, hold on, wow. Okay, I can shoot just as well as the next person. I don't know how to take care of a machine.
All right. We'll find someone to teach you, but are you up for it?
I don't know what else to do.
Fair enough. Let's see. Oh, we need a sales master. Just like eyes zeroing on Shepard. You said you've been on a boat before?
Yes.
Do you know how to operate a sail?
Yes.
Great. Who's cooking?
I can.
Okay.
Did you not have somebody to cook
What was
for
my
you
role
before?
name?
What?
Josh is asking for what his role name is.
Medic.
What was I wasn't. I'm okay. Cool. I'm the medic.
Yeah.
Medic.
Non-magic, non-magical medic.
Not magic. Yeah, not magic, man.
All
Well,
natural.
magic isn't very common, so.
We take turns cooking, but it helps if when, there's a person that actually knows how to do it.
She's very good, I can assure you that.
We'll see.
Yeah, I can cook, but not as well as Brandy.
Alright, that takes care of that. We'll set sail first thing tomorrow morning. Do you want to head straight to Lomarin, or
Well,
is
do
there...
you know of any monsters that need slaying on the way?
Just look at the job board.
Okay. Yeah, we're if you want to find monsters along the way, that's fine, but like you gotta tell us where to go. We're sailing crew. We're not most of us aren't explicitly monster hunters.
All right.
Great.
How long do you think the trip to Lomarin would be?
It depends how many rest stops we take. Because, well, monster hunting isn't exactly a thing you can do on the way to somewhere. You just kind of go back and forth between ports. So that depends for you guys. Are you in any sort of hurry, or if you want to beeline it to Lomarin, might be like a week's journey.
Well, let's take a look at the job board and then see if there's... I mean, extra funds is never a bad thing. Did anyone else have an opinion, or am I just talking for everyone?
Don't you usually?
I, for one, don't want to waste much time.
Alright, one vote for beelining it.
I mean, we're gonna need to make money along the way.
We just got paid.
Yeah, 100 gold isn't exactly gonna
Yeah,
cover
but
ship repairs if anything happens to it.
ship repairs, more supplies. We still need to stock up on what could be a few weeks of a journey.
Besides,
Maybe a few months if our luck is really run dry.
Are we the ones paying your guys' salary?
no, the guild takes care of that.
Okay.
We're just here to make the ship run, and
For as much as it is gonna run.
it'll be fine, Captain.
All right. Well, we're not setting sail just yet, right? So,
No,
whoever
God.
wants to go take a look at that bounty board,
Bounty board and
they can go ahead and do
perhaps the ship agreements.
supplies.
Alright, we'll look those over tonight and we'll have a answer by morning.
Great. Looks over at Brandy. Can you have dinner ready in about an hour, perhaps?
Can I take inventory first to see what we have?
Sure. If you need anything, let us know.
I need to look at that. Yeah, I need to look at that first, and then I'll let you know. She just fucking vanishes below deck. Who put milk here? Why is there milk here? It's already bad. Brandy's gonna fucking make a laundry list of things.
Alrighty. I'd say you come up with like a few things, and some of the crew go out to town and buy them. If anybody wants to buy anything else before you guys set sail, do it now.
Well, I was going to, but a spyglass costs 1,000 gold. Thank you,
No, it
D&D.
doesn't.
They have one. They have one.
I know, but the son was gonna pick one up for himself because, you know.
A spyglass does not cost 1,000 gold. Fuck the D&D rules in that one.
The reason is that technically they didn't have spyglasses in the setting that this takes place.
Oh.
Yeah. It's fun. So they have one on board. Do you want like a pretty one for a son?
Well, no, Asan honestly would just rather not be responsible if, you know, anything happened to the spyglass.
Gotcha.
So he'd rather just get one himself.
Okay. Indra's gonna head to the Orlesian guy.
Yeah, I wanted to see Bidet because I was curious about us having carved out that manticore belly.
Okay.
Yeah. The hope here is that if we have a fresh manticore belly, we might be able to maybe get ourselves, similarly to how we had like a manticore belly cloak of protection, might be able to get something like that either cheaper or maybe something, maybe just make it into a new one, see what's going on there.
Alright, anybody else doing anything before you all reconvene for dinner?
We should get potions, right?
Mm.
Probably be smart, yes.
Okay.
How much do the basic potions run us again?
Basic healing ones?
Yeah.
Let me check.
I think it's
What's it?
25 for basics.
Because I have 25 or 50, I don't remember.
$25. Common was 25, uncommon was 50.
Alright, and how much would a spyglass run me?
What do you think, Ricky?
I think like 10 gold.
Yeah, I'd say so.
Okay, so
Like, it's
35
Oh yeah,
total.
did we split up the gold from the...
It's 14 each, and then there's 2 extra.
Okay, put that in the party
Shouldn't
fund.
we also like go out and sell the manticore pieces we've got? Like tail spikes and all that?
Do you want to
Yeah.
take care of that, Erland?
Shoot, yeah, I guess I can.
Does...
I'm not going to be in any particular rush to join Indra at Bidet.
Did Brandy want to go with Erland?
Yeah.
As resident monster expert.
Yeah.
Okay. Anybody else? Okay, Sarah wants to get potions. Anybody going with her?
I mean, I went to go get the potion, so... I'm going with.
Okay. Asan, Sarah are getting potions. Indra's going to the Orlesian white whales. And
Can I go
Krakens.
to the general store?
Sure.
Shepherd wants to go to the blacksmith.
Okay. Okay. So
Splitting the party multiple ways, I see.
yeah, this is fun for me. Ilaria wants to go to general store. So there isn't like a blacksmith, or are you looking for like an armorer or?
Someone to just make an engraving on a weapon.
Okay, yeah,
If
that's
possible.
white whales and krakens.
Yeah, so you'd be going with Indra.
Going with me.
Okay.
Shepherd's like fuck.
Man, a lot of tension in the group this week.
Oceans and Erland, Brandy. Is Erland and Brandy going? They're gonna try and sell like the monster parts, right?
Yeah, we're probably gonna meet up with Alan again. Yeah.
Okay.
Brandy is going to
favorite.
save a few of the mana core spikes for herself, but that's
Few
it.
spikes.
All right.
Yeah, it's like we carved out the whole ass tail.
Let's do like easy stuff first. Alaria, what are you getting at the general store?
More just replenishing my rope stores and explosives.
Okay, what kind of explosives?
Dynamite sticks.
Those
I'm
haven't been
assuming I have
invented.
Oh no! Wait, no?
So, how much rope do you want?
What is the standard rope that comes with?
The lowest amount of rope that you can get is 50 feet for a gold piece.
Sorry, I'm looking up Burglar's Pack. I think that sounds about right for
Do you
rope.
want to buy more feet? Like, do you want to buy more rope? Do you
Buy
want
more
to buy?
feet.
Sorry. Okay. You know what?
How much rope do you want is the question.
I'm gonna get 100 because I burned through rope. pretty
Okay, then
fast,
that would
so
be 2 gold.
2 gold. Okay.
Very
I'll do
fire setter of
that.
you.
Hey! I gotta get kindling for myself. Okay, so I can't get explosives. That's fine. I have 100 feet of rope. Anything with gunpowder? Do you have
No.
fireworks? No.
Not at a general store.
Okay. I'm trying to think off the top of my head. Oh, would they have those? I know. Okay, historically accurate, maybe not. Arrows that you could set alight.
I'm
know
looking
there-
at
there's
flaming arrows right now.
Yeah. Specific arrows for that.
Let's see. I'd say something like you have to purchase like specially crafted arrows that can accommodate the fire, and then what do you think? They'd cost like twice as much as regular arrows.
Yeah.
And then before you can soak them in oil, you have to wrap them in something that can hold the oil. I
A
think,
flask can hold oil.
Yeah.
have
A
oil
flask
flasks.
maybe can soak 20.
Or just bandages.
That's fine.
Yeah,
Yeah, but like they have to be
Yeah.
like, yeah. I'd say maybe a flask of oil can soak like 20, 10. I don't know.
Okay.
What is a standard bundle of arrows? Like 20? Bundle of arrows, D&D 5e arrows. There's no way they don't give you an
One arrow
amount.
costs 1 gold piece.
That's garbage.
It's typically
That's
yeah,
scary.
it's typically a set of 20. That's usually what it is on all the equipment.
Okay. So one gold piece for 20 arrows is fine.
Yeah, and then one flask will soak 20 arrows.
How much is an oil flask?
Looking that up now. Flask of oil is 1 silver piece.
Cool. Okay, and then
Oh, sorry. So you said 1 flask of oil is 1 silver piece.
Yes.
Might as well get 5.
okay, you got 5 flasks of gold.
So
Did
you can now soak 100 arrows in oil if you wish.
Okay,
Bold of you to assume I'm using them all on arrows.
you have to. I will say you do have to purchase additional arrows because if you set arrows on fire, they will no longer be usable after.
Oh
that.
yeah. Okay. Actually,
So-
I do want to ask if they. Okay, I'll just come out straight with it. I want to have ready to make Molotov cocktails.
Pre-made Molotov cocktails.
Kind of. Would I be able to just purchase?
That would be alchemist's fire, really.
Oh, okay.
and that would be purchased at the, not the apothecary, the
No, yeah, the apothecary. I think.
No, yeah, no, the apothecary. You're right.
I wonder who has alchemist supplies.
I wonder who can make alchemist's fire for you.
You should be really nice to your
Well, I'm
friend
not
Erland.
proficient.
You should be really nice to Erland. Okay. So, are you cool with doing that for the like alchemists / Antivan fire?
Oh wait, so I'm understanding Antivan fire as like literally, you throw the bottle and then it will explode.
Yes.
I was thinking things that like it's just alcohol bottles, and since I already have my rope, toss it in. Ignite,
What do you think alchemist
throw.
fire is? It's a fucking Molotov.
Oh no, I was thinking alchemist fire was more of like it's already made.
Yeah.
And then when you throw it, it combusts already. But I was thinking of the more.
No, alchemist fire is just a fancy way of saying Molotov
Oh,
cocktail.
No. Okay, no. I don't know if it is. Hold on.
No, alchemist fire is a real thing.
No, I know it is.
No, I'm telling Ricky, it's not the same as a Molotov cocktail.
As an action, you can throw this flask up to 20 feet, shattering it on impact, make a ranged weapon attack. On a hit, the target takes 1d4 fire damage at the start of each of its turns. The creature can end this damage by using its action to make a DC 10 dexterity check. So it has like actual rules, it's not a Molotov cocktail. What are you looking for, Annika, specifically?
Okay, you know what? I'll stick with just alchemist's fire instead of like
Okay.
fashioning a Molotov.
Okay. If you go to the potion store, that one costs 50 gold pieces, or you can ask Erland. Pretty please.
Pretty please. It's for the good of the team. Pretty please.
Oh, I'm thinking of Greek fire.
Oh,
But,
okay.
you know, whatever.
It might as well be the same
No,
thing.
alchemist fire is purely D&D.
Yes, and Greek fire. Greece does not exist here.
Yeah.
Okay, are you buying more bundles of arrows, by the way?
I'm gonna not go with the arrows. I'm gonna go ahead for the. Do I have to buy any more supplies for the alchemist's fire, or should I be pretty set?
No,
I
it's
have
just
flasks.
it's just like they give you the flask and then like the potion inside. So.
Okay, I'll just wait.
What's up?
Oh no, okay, everyone was quiet, so I was. Oh,
You said
God,
wait.
Shut up. Oh no! I said I'll just wait.
Oh, okay. All right. So
Sorry.
you're not getting the fire arrows or the oil.
I did purchase the oil. but
Okay, you're
that's
getting
not
the
it.
oil. Are you buying more arrows?
Flask.
No.
Okay. Alrighty. Do you want to do anything else?
No, we could go to the other guys.
Okay. Asan and Sarid, what kind of potions are you getting?
I'm just getting a basic healing.
Yeah, basic healing,
How many?
and
I'm just getting one.
I got one for myself.
25 each.
Okay, how about did anybody from the group wanna like give Asan and Sarid some gold so they could buy potions for them?
How much gold is a potion?
So a common one is 25 and uncommon one is 50. I believe the common potion heals 1d4 plus what, 2?
Shepherd will pass for now.
Okay.
Thank you for the
Indra will give Sarid 25 gold to buy him a common potion.
Okay.
Question. Last time we were at the alchemist at this herbalism shop, you know, where we were able to, you know, I got some of my own like crazy concoctions identified. Did I catch sight of anything there that was like more like manuals, like information to help aspiring alchemists or concoctors?
So like a potion making for dummies.
Yeah, something like that, or like, you know, things like that, and herb identifying to get more of a grasp on, you know, some of the stuff of Vervain.
I'd say they definitely have some. What do you think, Ricky?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
I'm sorry.
You're good. Yeah, I'd say he definitely have like a few manuals. If you want to pick up something like super basic, it'd run you like 5 gold.
Cool. Okay, because I will give Asan like 15 gold to pick up like however many books that'll get me, like manuals on alchemy,
Mhm.
on plants, and then the third thing being potion making.
Okay. Yeah, Asan, do you do you do that?
Yeah, I'll do
Okay.
that for him.
Okay, so
I'll
alchemy.
also tell Asan to give the to give the potion, you know, the vendor there my thanks for their help.
Okay. I do that. Hello?
Okay.
Oh, okay.
So you're buying one common one, Asan?
I'm buying one common one for myself.
Okay. Sarah, you're buying how many?
I got 2, one for me and the other one for Indra.
Okay.
And I'm gonna ask for like 20 arrows. Like make a pit stop to the other store and get 20 arrows.
Okay. Yeah, a bundle of 20 arrows is gonna cost you 1 gold.
Okay.
Alrighty. Anybody else? Anything else you guys want to do?
Well, when we get back, I'm stealing Erland away for another painting session. If he'll let me.
BRB.
Okay. Erland and Brandy. You're going to Alan.
Mm-hmm.
Presenting you.
One of us has the bag of holding, probably.
Brandy takes it from Sarah.
Here's a big ass manicore.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So what was it exactly that you guys are presenting to him?
You carved off the entire manicore's tail, didn't you? It was helping you with like not splashing acid on yourself. That
Whack.
a whole fuckload of spikes, half of them having been embedded inside of Ceridwen.
Mm-hmm.
Did anybody end up gathering some of the manticore acid?
No.
Okay.
I have definitely, but not planning to sell that.
Okay. And then hollowed out belly?
Yes.
I don't think... I want to see how much the belly would go for, like, price-wise, before making any decision. Because, again, like, it's that compared to a 600 gold, like, cloak of belly protection.
Okay. Belly protection. Alrighty. Anything else?
No. I mean, unless there's a bunch of, like... I mean, I know Asan kicked in a bunch of its teeth. That might be valuable.
Yeah, there are a lot of teeth there.
Teeth.
Wait, Ricky, are you saying every manticore tail spike costs that much, or?
No. That's a bundle of them.
Okay.
Which with the tail would be.
That's fine. I agree. Alrighty, you go to Alan. Are you trying to barter with him, or?
Brandy wouldn't unless Brandy's following Erland's lead.
Okay, so I want to try to convince Alan, because Alan wasn't inside the cave.
Mm-hmm.
I want to try to, like, I want to be like, yeah, this manicore really had been eating up a lot, but it was massive. This is some of its smallest spikes, really. Half of them just got wasted inside of some lobsters, but I want to try to, I want to try to convince him that this manicore is bigger than maybe he remembers.
And then and then Brandy is going to, yeah, and it was eating these weird plants that made it like shoot acid at us to assist.
Might still be able to.
All right, Erland.
Yeah, you might still be able to catch a bit of it off of its teeth.
Make an intimidation check with advantage.
Intimidation.
He's trying to make it seem like this was worse than it Sounds.
That would still be persuasion.
Or deception.
Or
I'm hoping for deception because that's the only charisma check I can actually be proficient in.
Sure, that's fine.
All right, this is my best charisma, guys. It's a +1.
and you have advantage.
And you have advantage and a reroll.
Beautiful. Okay, Google Dice Roller. Let's hit this. 1, 2. Okay, it's an 8 and a 16.
Okay.
So +1, that's 17.
Okay. Do you want to use your reroll?
No, I think that's as good as I'm gonna make it.
Don't tempt fate.
Oh, I have to.
You're the DM, you have to.
Well,
I
I'm telling
have to.
Josh don't. I'm telling Josh don't tempt fate.
The other DM is just like, no.
The voice of reason.
Alan just kind of, his eyes kind of like widen in surprise when you mention like the weird plants and perhaps like being acidic or poisonous, and he nods.
Death
and
root.
goes, he,
It's a real bitch.
shakes his head, going, all right. For the bundle of manticore tail spikes, I'd say because of your deception, he's gonna give you 20 gold for that.
Yes.
For the actual tail, I think Brandy was the one carving it, right?
Yeah. I think I got a really good roll on that too.
I don't remember.
1 second.
I mean, I remember you got acid on yourselves.
Oh, it was a nat 20 survival.
For the manticore tail, because it was like carved quite well, and there is like
Actual monster hunter.
yeah, and this thing is like pretty huge. I'd say he'd give you 50 gold for that.
Yes.
Okay. For the belly, wait, did you guys do like the belly plus its skin or?
I want to ask how much the belly would run me for.
Okay. The belly would probably run you for about 300 gold.
About 300 gold. I'll just be like whispering over to. I'll just be whispering over to Brandy. I still think we should try to talk to that Baudet guy.
Ask him
If you can make this into one of them clothes.
Ask him if we can come back with that same price if we don't like what Bidet if we don't like what Bidet has to say.
Yeah, I think for now we'll hold on to the belly. We got one other person want to ask, but we might come back later.
He just kind of gives you a.
The rest of this is yours.
So that's like 70 fucking gold.
Yeah.
Of just
We
monster
got the
parts.
70 G's.
Divided by 7 is
10.
Yeah, we got 10.
10 each.
10 each.
So as you guys are heading out, he goes, by the way, just so we're clear, the guild is paying for a crew for you, and we're expecting you to hunt monsters.
Okay.
Well, you can expect bigger and bigger catches. I know this one here's real excited for it. Nudges Brandy.
I give the most enthusiastic nod. Like you're pretty sure there's nothing rattling behind those eyes.
Oh, great.
Nothing there but plans of murder.
It's Rika 2.0. Alright. Get out.
We leave.
All right.
Kindest, that's like the kindest dwarven goodbye.
So Irish.
Get it. Yeah.
The Irish goodbye. You just leave.
Alright, on to White Whales and Krakens. Shepard and Indra are already there. Shepard...
Hello, my friends.
Hello.
What would hold on. What can I do you for?
I wanted to inquire about an engraving onto this, and like previously in like one of our encounters, I had picked up another great axe, and I placed a great axe down in my hand, them a piece of paper, and says, "What about? Can I get How much would it cost to put this word on? And I DM'd you guys in my chat for the word.
It's just the word sheep.
Sheeple.
He looks at that and then looks at the axe. Come back in the morning, and I would say that this would cost you 5 gold.
Okay. I'll be back in the morning.
And I will have this done for you by the morning.
Do you have any lances?
He taps on one of the displays, and it rotates around through the wall, and just there's a whole host of different lances made of monster parts.
Okay. Are these like the +1s or?
These are +1s, normals, +2s, and +3s.
Okay. How much would a +1 lance run me?
Oh god, it's 300 plus the base price, right?
I think so.
Hold on, hold. I need to check the guide. It's the thing.
Because the +1 weapons were 300
It's 500
G,
gold.
and then-
Cool. I'm not gonna do that then.
Jesus.
I'll just take a regular one.
You
Okay.
underestimate the power of a
No.
+1 bonus.
No, yeah, a lance does 1d12 damage. It's scary.
You underestimate the power of a +1 flat bonus.
Yeah.
Shit. Okay.
no,
yeah, I had this.
Go
It
ahead.
was the Hydra Scale Brace, 1200, Manticore Belly, 600. +1 weapon was 300, and +1 armor was just listed here as extremely expensive. We will not afford it.
Ooh, I think we might have to like knock down the prices for you guys.
Yeah, but it's been a while.
And
since,
also it's
uh,
Indra, and he has that kind of face.
Yeah,
Like,
we
dude
know.
looks like he. Yeah. He comes in wearing full plate.
No, he can't. Dude, full plate costs like an entire town's tax season.
Full plate is worth a house.
Yeah. 2 houses. A regular lance just costs 10 gold piece, right?
I believe so. Let me go look at the weapons.
Weapons.
Weapons. Because I accidentally closed out my browser because I'm losing myself a little bit. Lance is 10 gold, yes.
Okay. Yeah, I'll buy that for Indra. I kind of want to get one that's made out of like, I don't know, the spine of something.
Anything in particular?
Oh, like that.
No.
Anything?
Like the spine of a stingray? Like Trigon, Greek mythology?
Oh,
Shh.
I was gonna say poor Steve Irwin.
God damn it.
No.
It's always too soon. Oh, Mark, I just remembered why the price was knocked down. Because you bartered.
Yep,
Look at that.
because people like Asan.
Some people.
Some people.
Most people. People with taste.
People without
I think
eyes.
that's to a son, that's just a son.
Yeah, no, that's just my regular day to day.
Okay. Yeah, that'll be all for me.
Okay.
Alrighty. Do people want to reconvene back at the ship?
Well, I need to steal Erland because it's at the perfect lighting to continue the painting right now.
Well, also, Erland is going to White Whales and Krakens.
Ah, right.
You'll have the
save the shopping part for the last. Alrighty, Erland
You could
and
pull me out of white whales and krakens. You're
Yeah.
like, the timing is now.
No, you're about
It's
to go
golden
in,
hour,
and I'm
move.
like, the lighting's perfect. Come on.
Erland, here, boy.
Here,
Damn
boy,
it,
whiskey.
okay. What?
I'll buy a bottle of whiskey if it means he'll agree to the painting again.
He'll go back to his rock, do his pose, his iron swan.
Alright, make a painter's tools check.
Okay. And Wallace-san has you here.
Mm.
So what was that fight about last night?
He's so nosy.
God
Don't
damn
know
it!
what you mean.
You
want-
gotta be kidding me.
Do you want? I think you still have your
Our-
reroll, right?
No, I already used my
Oh,
reroll
okay.
for the flute playing.
Already used his reroll. Can I?
Well,
No, I know this. I know it's silly, but I didn't use my reroll.
No, you cannot help
But he's
him.
part of the painting.
That's not how that works, Mark.
Just this one time.
no.
No.
I wanna listen. I wanna say, like, because you're busy gossiping, you're just like not paying attention. So it doesn't
Busy
look
gossip.
bad. Like, you can always improve it. It'll just take longer to finish.
Okay. Honestly, I'll just scrap that roll, and I'll still have to do 2 more.
Yeah. Like you're just kind of like putting paint on, and like as Erland begins to talk, you're like, oh, never mind, fuck this.
You're just pretending to paint by this point.
Yeah.
Yeah. So what was that fight about?
I do not know what you mean.
I mean, I couldn't tell what you guys were saying, but I could tell who was arguing. You guys really need to keep
Arguing?
your voices down.
Don't you know this is just how I normally talk?
A flock of birds flies away.
I'm staring at you and just like slowly blinking, like, your normal voice. So what was it about?
Ain't my place, ain't my business.
Okay.
Indra. Well, I mean, I've known him for longer. Not too much longer, but 2-3 years. Something. Yeah, it's a bit harder to convince myself that he's good people, but I want to.
Yeah, you were really going to bat for him last night.
Yeah.
And
Yeah, it was.
then I overheard the argument. So, what changed?
You think someone who hurts themselves for others is doing the right thing?
I think they're an idiot.
Hmm.
Are we
Yeah, I
talking
think
about
so,
Indra?
too. I'm asking a question, Hassan.
So we're talking about Indra. Yeah, I really think he's an idiot then.
I don't know.
So, what, he's putting himself into unnecessary risks in battle, is that it?
I mean, we are kind of leading him to his grave, but hell if he ain't doing much to stop that. I don't know what he needs. I don't know what he wants. I think some people want to feel like they're needed, but I trust that we'll keep each other alive the same way.
I mean, as much as I don't like him, I don't want him to die. I'll try to watch his back. Whenever I'm not busy making sure Sarah doesn't kill herself by charging headfirst into the enemy.
He like almost imperceptibly like raises an eyebrow at the phrase "watch his back," and then goes back to posing.
Anyway, I got too distracted, so we'll continue this some other time. wasn't happy with the way it was turning out.
How exactly are you planning to continue this once we're actually on the waves?
Well, for the most part, I'm just getting. I figured we were leaving soon, so for the most part, I've just been focusing on drawing you, and as long as I get the pose right, I can change the background as needed.
All right. My art wasn't quite as, well, technical, I guess. Had its own styles.
You painted?
No, masonry.
Oh. Any statues with
Yeah.
your name on it that I should appreciate?
Not particularly. Mainly just fixing foundations for old homes.
Oh, so useful stuff.
I guess. Never was much creative tap.
We need people from every facet of life.
Yeah.
I mean, could you
It was
imagine me
nice
doing
for a time.
masonry? Building houses?
No.
Exactly.
Well, I mean, there was that. Yeah. I
So if
remember that.
everyone was like me,
No.
we'd have nothing but paintings.
Well, I mean, I did see that. I saw a nice set of more elvish style tools. It's interesting to think about.
Mm-hmm.
You guys off in the woods, yet still having some craft for masonry. Looked nice, just wasn't really my style. Also wasn't really in the budget at the time.
Yeah, we tend to be a bit particular with the way that we build things.
Yeah. I always try to put at least a bit of my own touch to things, but it just, for a time, just was a job I did.
And you
Sake
say
of
that
it.
you don't have any creativity.
Parts of the
Anyway,
home, I try to remember.
The light's fading.
Parts of it,
Should
at least.
we head back, check the bounty board, reconvene?
Well, I, for one, got to see what we can do with that manticore belly over at White Whales, but meet up with y'all later.
All right. See you around.
Mm-hmm.
And I hand him a bottle of whiskey as payment for posing. The GMs, how much would that cost me?
A full
Because
bottle?
I'll just, yeah.
Ooh.
What, like 5 silver?
More? What?
Little
5 gold?
A shot costs 2 silver.
Oh yeah.
The 5 gold?
I'd say so, yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I'll knock that off. And you have a full bottle of whiskey. You know, for the journey.
Son, sometimes I feel like you've known dwarves all your life.
I'm happy to say you were the first, the best, and probably one of the few that I'll ever meet.
Oh, there's
You've
that
made a good
captain out too.
impression. You made a good
Really?
impression. Oh, yeah.
That's rare.
I mean, strong, silent, but reliable at the very least. Better than some people I've met.
That captain's gonna be interesting.
Yeah. Are you gonna be alright? I noticed you froze up a little bit.
Reason why I'm more comfortable around this kind of group is because there's no one else like me. Really. No other dwarves. But around other dwarves, part of me just, I don't know, hard to trust.
Still thinking a lot about and I just like point to my cheek where the castless mark would be.
You don't got one of those. Some surface
No, I mean,
dwarves
you're
do.
thinking about it.
Not like I can really forget it. It's on my
Fine.
face. It's in the way I speak. It's obvious.
But it's not who you are.
No. And in a way, him being on the surface makes him an outcast too. So He's our captain anyway. I'm gonna have to trust him somewhat. My
You
life.
just got to get along with him. And that's all.
Yeah.
Anyways, I will see you later.
Mm-hmm.
And we part ways.
Alrighty. We'll do the hollowed out belly really quick and then we can wrap up.
Yeah.
So you're thinking of trying to make like the manticore like skin into some sort of like cloak of protection type thing.
Yeah, because currently, at least what they had in their inventory last time was this manticore belly cloak of protection. Was the 600 gold, interesting looking piece here. I want to go over there with a fresh manticore belly and ask what he can do with this.
Okay. Ricky, do you have ideas?
He's gonna look at that. Ooh. Usually I price this up for labor reasons. But since I actually have them, you gave me the materials, I can definitely reduce the price by a fair margin. Let's say Alec.
Hello.
The original price is 600. For labor reasons, he would probably knock that down to 200 or 150.
I'd say 150. Yeah.
150. All right.
150. All right. Is Brandy still with me? Because
yes,
like with the bag of holding and all that.
Yeah.
I want to lean over to her. I'm not exactly that flush, but that does sound like a much better deal now.
Yeah.
Right now, after my cut of the pain from the other one, and the 14 from the previous, but then also I gave Hassan 15 to buy me some books. Right now, I'm looking at a hair's over 100 G right now.
I also have a little bit over 100. Split it equally down the middle.
Yeah, 75, 75.
75, 75. All right.
Can you help us?
Yeah, Brandy is going to cut that down the middle.
Okay. It'll be ready in the morning.
Yeah, this is still going to take time. This is also still relatively fresh.
All right. Sounds good.
All right. And that's where we're going to end for tonight.
As you all reconvene on the ship, Brandy cooking, and you all kind of look over the bounty board, the kind of like ship agreement, and like all the details about your relationship with the Monster Hunters Guild. We will talk about that next week if people can come.